The man who was about to be escorted to the execution ground just touched the bump on the top of the car and thought of a way to get free. Then he took out a coin and began to twist the screws in the slots. A companion saw this and hurriedly observed the guards who were driving in front of him, and the two reacted in time to lie down in the car the moment the guards turned around. Until the crisis is lifted, the men get up again to do what they have not just done. Under the perfect cooperation of the two men, a screw was quickly unscrewed and then the man handed the coin to his companion's hand, as in the other side of the screws also removed, and then unlocked the chain to fix the fender. And the next second they pushed at the same time to successfully open the back of the fender. Seeing the front of the prison guards did not notice any difference. Man and his companion feet to the driver's seat and stomped hard, a moment of loose carriages to the naked eye visible speed sliding down the back. But looking at the ground speeding past the companion but showed a look of horror however. In order to get out of the trapezoid the man did not do more thinking. The next second the carriages will be separated from the car. After sliding for some distance the two managed to get out of the control of the prison guards. But at this point the handcuffs on the hands have a new problem. They cannot stay in place and wait for death because once the guards react to the consequences can be imagined. So the two thought hard and finally came up with a way that is carrying hundreds of pounds of carriages step by step walking in the desert. However, the bulky carriages consuming the two men's little physical strength. Worse, in the desert in the middle of nowhere, lack of water they soon due to physical exhaustion suddenly rolled down from a high place as the speed is getting faster and faster the whole carriage due to the slope of the relationship between the air rotated 360 degrees. Luckily, the two of them found a World War II era airplane when they landed safely on the ground. Looking at the tools scattered on the ground, man's heart immediately had a bold idea. He used the left behind equipment coupled with the characteristics of the desert winds successfully transformed the scrapped aircraft into a landship. Next, as long as the control of the direction of the next, they will soon be able to escape from the desert in the middle of nowhere. But it did not last long. The reaction of the prison guards and the helicopter gunships chased them in a hurry. The two could only quickly into a hole in the ground, but just landed on the ground in front of the eyes of the scene directly. Stunned, the men turned out to be the World War II era left behind the arsenal. With these weapons on the side of the two are no longer afraid to drive the helicopter to the pursuers. Then they immediately pushed the dusty cannon to the hole immediately after the man pulled the rope tightly and the target is about to approach the moment the man shot. Although the shell hit the helicopter accurately, but did not explode, which makes the pilot very pleased. But the next second,